If you think Sunday coffee tastes better than weekday coffee, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching today's 3-Minute Thursday. So today we're going to discuss some easy tips, tricks, little hacks about reverb that might help you in leading worship. These tips and tricks won't necessarily matter what pedal exactly that you're using, except one tip. I do have one little thing in there about the Strymon Big Sky, a particular setting on there. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's really encouraging, the feedback I'm getting. The first 3-Minute Thursday talked about gain staging your overdrives, and we talked about how to stack your overdrive section. If you missed it, click that link up there and get back to it. If you missed the other one after that, it's about delays, and I know there's a ton of videos about delays and reverbs. This is going to be a short, sweet, down and dirty one about 5 quick tips and hacks, whatever you want to call it, and that one is going to be up here somewhere. Now we're on today's topic, which is reverbs. All right, so tip number 1, have some go-tos, just like delays. If you have your board and it's all set up, then you're going to want some go-to reverb settings to kind of change the dynamics within a song. Hall, room, and plate are really good starting points for those. They each have their own characteristics and they all interact with the mix and decay a little bit differently. Step number 2, you want some ambience. Personally, on my Big Sky, this is about the Strymon Big Sky, I use the cloud settings for this. That's right, the cloud. Try the mix differently, see how it interacts with your notes. Try swells, don't do swells, but never stop making your own patches. They can be very tedious, but being creative yourself has so many benefits. This is very hard for me to say because it's going to come off conceited, and I don't mean it as such. I just really don't. But some of the best compliments I've gotten about my reverb section, or my reverb settings, from different sound engineers have been ones I've actually created years ago. Those presets that I've created, they took time, they took energy, and they took effort, but I made them and they're mine. But those are the ones I get compliments about when I put them on a part, and those guys will say, man, that sounded really good. And it has something, it brews something in you that, it motivates you to actually still be creative. Tip number 4, don't overdo it, okay? Remember, your sound goes through a PA or some sort of speakers into a house, into a room. It could be a small room, it could be a big room. Those rooms are gonna sound differently as it has natural reverb. If it's a bigger room, try dialing back the reverb. If it's a shorter room, that means your sound's going to be bouncing off the walls. Even if the soundproofing, it's going to have natural reverb and it's going to come back to people's ears in a shorter amount of time. Just keep that in mind. Step number 5, whether you're playing EG1 or EG2, they both kind of interact differently with reverb. EG1, I start with a moderate decay and a moderate mix. If your pedal has a pre-decay, I make sure it has a very short gap between my note and then the reverb popping in and creating that space, but there is a gap. EG2, start with a very mild and very subtle setting, yet it's still very present. It should definitely sound like the chords or the notes sit on top of the reverb. It should be underneath and supporting your overall playing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. Keep me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing, and just interact with me. Let me know down in the comments below what I can do better, what content you may or may not like. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm trying to do the best I can to give you about 2 songs a week and then 2 concept or technique style related videos. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep praying, keep playing.